How to become an expert in writing skills. Short essay writing. Writing skill is an important skill as it reflects your personality. The way you communicate speaks a lot about you. So, practice the art of writing by watching all the videos of how to become an expert in writing skills carefully. Writing skills. How to write effective short essays is a series of video lessons for you to learn and master writing skills systematically. In the previous video, we discussed about how to write opinion essays effectively. If you haven't seen that, please do. The link is given in the description box below. Before we go into the program, don't forget to subscribe to ITV Life Skills channel to not miss our excellent videos to build employability skills, professional skills, and life skills. ITV Life Skills keeps you in touch with a wide variety of topics like education, employment, entertainment, economy, personality development, general knowledge, and world affairs. Subscribe to ITV Life Skills to enrich you greatly in knowledge and skills. How to write cause and effect essays. An introduction to cause and effect essays. Do you know what a cause and effect essay is? Well, if you don't know, no worries, you're in the right place. Shall we start? A cause and effect essay looks at the reasons or causes for something, then discusses the results or effects. For this reason, cause and effect essays are sometimes referred to as reason and result essays. They are one of the most common forms of tasks in academic writing. Writing a cause and effect essay. Do you know how to write a cause and effect essay? Well, follow these steps when writing a cause and effect essay. Distinguish between cause and effect. To determine causes, ask, why did this happen? Develop your thesis statement. State clearly whether you are discussing causes, effects, or both. Find and organize supporting details. Use appropriate transitions. The structure of a cause and effect essay. Let's discuss about the structure of a cause and effect essay. Are you ready? There are two main ways to structure a cause and effect essay, namely using a block or a chain structure. For the block structure, all of the causes are listed first, and all of the effects are listed afterwards. For the chain structure, each cause is followed immediately by the effect. Usually, that effect will then be the cause of the next effect, which is why this structure is called a chain. The two types of structure, block and chain, are shown in the diagram below. In a block structure, the introduction comes first. There is cause number 1, cause number 2, and so on. Then there is a transition sentence. After this, it is followed by effect number 1, effect number 2, and so on, which is finally finished off with a conclusion. In the chain, it starts with the introduction, followed by the cause number 1 and effect of cause number 1, then cause number 2 and effect of cause number 2, cause number 3 and effect of cause number 3, which is then followed by the conclusion. Organization of a cause and effect essay. Do you know how to organize a cause and effect essay? Well, follow me carefully if you want to find out. A cause and effect essay explains why something happens. Both causes and effects are examined in longer essays. For now, we will focus only on causes that lead to a situation. Introduction. The hook engages the reader's interest. It personalizes the topic or shows why it is important for the reader to know about it. The middle sentences describe the event or situation that is the result of the causes. This background information helps the reader understand the relationship between the causes and the effects. The thesis statement at the end of the introduction states the causes that lead up to the event or situation. It may also include a comment by the writer that explains why it is important to understand the causes. Body paragraphs. The body paragraphs support the thesis statement by explaining the causes in detail. Each body paragraph begins with a topic sentence that states one cause for the event or situation. The sentences that follow support the idea in the topic sentence. These supporting sentences include details such as examples, descriptions, reasons, and facts to help the reader understand the relationship between the cause and the event. Conclusion. The conclusion restates the thesis statement using different words and language. The conclusion summarizes the main causes and their relationship to the event. The conclusion may include a comment by the writer that explains why it is important to understand the causes of the event. Cause and effect essay example. Effects of video game addiction. Video game addiction is a serious problem in many parts of the world today and deserves more attention. It is no secret that children and adults in many countries throughout the world, including Japan, China, and the United States, play video games every day. Most players are able to limit their usage in ways that do not interfere with their daily lives. But many others have developed an addiction to playing video games and suffer detrimental effects. An addiction can be described in several ways, but generally speaking, addictions involve unhealthy attractions to substances or activities that ultimately disrupt the ability of a person to keep up with regular daily responsibilities. Video game addiction typically involves playing games uncontrollably for many hours at a time. Some people will play only 4 hours at a time, while others cannot stop for over 24 hours. Regardless of the severity of the addiction, many of the same effects will be experienced by all. One common effect of video game addiction is isolation and withdrawal from social experiences. Video game players often hide in their homes or in internet cafes for days at a time, only re-emerging for the most pressing tasks and necessities. The effect of this isolation can lead to a breakdown of communication skills and often a loss in socialization. While it is true that many games, especially massive multiplayer online games, involve a very real form of e-based communication and coordination with others, these virtual interactions often result in real communities that can be healthy for the players. These communities and forms of communication rarely translate to the types of valuable social interaction that humans need to maintain typical social functioning. As a result, the social networking in these online games often gives the users the impression that they are interacting socially while their true social lives and personal relations may suffer. Another unfortunate product of the isolation that often accompanies video game addiction is the disruption of the user's career. While many players manage to enjoy video games and still hold their jobs without problems, others experience challenges at their workplace. Some may only experience warnings or demerits as a result of poorer performance, or others may end up losing their jobs altogether. Playing video games for extended periods of time often involves sleep deprivation, and this tends to carry over to the workplace, reducing production and causing habitual tardiness. Video game addiction may result in a decline in overall health and hygiene. Players who interact with video games for such significant amounts of time can go an entire day without eating, and even longer without basic hygiene tasks such as using the restroom or bathing. The effects of this behavior pose significant danger to their overall health. The causes of video game addiction are complex and can vary greatly, but the effects have the potential to be severe. Playing video games can and should be a fun activity for all to enjoy. But, just like everything else, the amount of time one spends playing video games needs to be balanced with personal and social responsibilities. Topics for cause and effect essays for your practice. What are the chief poverty reasons in your home country? Effects of pollution. The changes in the ocean. Why do children rebel against their parents? Causes and effects of the popularity of fast food restaurants. Internet influence on kids. Genetic engineering, causes and effects. Impact of globalization. Popularity of sports. Effects of professional sport on children. Effects of school bullying on children. How traveling the world affects life and personality. Earthquakes and potential dangers they bring. Social media effect on young people. Stress impact on health. Impact of drug use on human body. The influence of my favorite book or favorite movie on me. What impact does smoking have on pregnant women? Telling lies, the cause and effect. What is the impact of genetically engineered food? What causes a tsunami? What causes racism? How does globalization affect economy? What was the cause of you choosing your major in your college? What makes a person become a good teacher, mother, doctor, or artist? What are the effects of homeschooling? What causes heart problems? What caused the World War II? How do happy relationships affect a person? I hope you enjoyed this video fully. Don't forget to subscribe to ITV to get many more interesting life skills for you. Our next program for you is how to write effective cause and effect essays. Stay tuned to ITV. Have a wonderful day and good luck.